Hey guys, welcome to 2023 with the Jedi In Exile. Happy New Year to everybody. We hope you had a great 2022. We're kicking off this year with Bad Batch Season 2.
Yes,
so
we
we love it when Disney drop a 2-episode premiere.
We do.
Outstanding work by them. So it's Bad Batch Season 2. We're going to be giving you all of our thoughts. So let's get into it. So, Matt, thoughts?
So, episode 1, episode 2, as a little double premiere, absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Like you said, we love a double episode premiere.
Yeah,
what is better than a premiere? A double length premiere. Do you know what? This has been one where actually we did a trailer reaction a little while back. A couple trailer reactions actually, because we got one trailer back celebration time.
Yeah.
And then I'll be honest, the hype kind of died down a little bit particularly over the festive period. It wasn't really kind of front of my mind.
Well, there's been a lot of stuff about like Jedi Survivor come out as well, which I think in the Star Wars world has kind of taken a lot of people's interest, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. But actually, like I can say that dropped on Wednesday, and I was absolutely buzzing, couldn't wait to watch it when I actually knew that it was here and ready to go. Let's start off with new armor designs.
Yeah.
I mean, the chef's kiss of armor designs. The chef's kiss of armor designs. No, I'm loving it. It's kind of like this for me, the new armor design really feels like what it's done is like drawn the line of them moving away from the kind of being clones, being part of the, obviously season 1 started with them still being part of the Republic Army and everything. I think it was interesting because this one was there was a lot going on, but there seemed to be more of a focus on kind of like Omega feeling like she's trying to justify her position within the team. And it looks like Hunter's really kind of got over that initial reluctance that he had to allow her to actually be part of things. Like she was there and it was all about kind of keeping her safe, keeping her occupied while they were actually doing it. And it feels like he's now gone the other way, like they're training her and they're actually getting her involved in everything.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought the first 2 episodes for me were really intriguing. We keep going back, and Dave Filoni loves it. We know that Dave Filoni's favourites must be the prequels.
Oh, 100%.
Like, he has got to be a prequels guy because of what he's made and what he's done for the series. And I just love how, again, we're going back. So it's Count Dooku's palace on Sereno, which is obviously, they feel like has an abundance of riches. And obviously when they get there, they find, gems, gold, clearly the whole thing of Dooku, the hypocrisy of talking about how the Republic was corrupt, etc. Clearly he was obviously corrupt as well. So, but no, I thought that I liked that whole storyline that the Empire were, ravaging his palace, trying to get obviously, the riches back. And like you said, it's Omega really, she feels like, obviously she drops the backpack towards the end of the episode where all the gems fall out, and she feels like she needs to risk her life to get it because she overhears a conversation.
Yeah, it's Echo, right?
Echo and Hunter.
Yeah.
Who obviously have the conversation about, we're in this because of her kind of thing. So, so she obviously has this guilt around the whole, the situation they're in. And it'll be interesting to see how that plays out over the series. And obviously what's to come over the series, because in the trailer we got a hint of Rex.
Yeah.
We got a hint of seeing so much more of what's now the Empire. So we saw Palpatine in the trailer, in the Senate building. Gungi. So there's so much to come, and I'm really intrigued to see, how the clones, well, exactly what's happened to the clones, because we know there's going to be that transition from clone troopers to stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And we're not quite there yet, are we? We think this is probably still set within the first couple of years of the Empire.
Yeah,
we would think.
I'm going to go ahead. So Omega looks older in this. Obviously has had more training and is more part of the team. So there's obviously been a time jump of some kind.
Yeah.
We don't really know how much of a time jump necessarily. I don't think there's anything that really gives away exactly how much of a time jump there has been. But the troopers are all obviously still clones.
Yeah. They must be aging. They must be. I don't know what the youngest clones will be, but obviously their aging is sped up, isn't it? So there must be some real
Well, we saw
All
the
the clone-
effects. We saw the effects of that in Kenobi, right? With the clone
The
that
clone,
was sat,
like the beggar clone. Yeah, absolutely.
which obviously that's set, what
10
years
years
after
after,
Revenge
yeah.
of the Sith. So this is obviously going to be somewhere within that. If
Yeah,
I
'cause
had to
obvious-
hazard a guess, maybe a year, 6 months, a year time jump, but
Yeah, absolutely.
it's not like 5 years down the line.
No, and I think obviously the bombshell was at the end of the episode, which actually did catch me by surprise with the Vice Admiral, saying he arrives and speaks to the clone commander and is like, I'm here to correct your report. Clone Force 99 were eradicated during the fall of Kamino, etc. And he's like, no, I saw it with my own eye. Or I saw it was verified by several clone troopers, visual sightings. And he's like, I need you to change your report. And obviously he's like, no, sorry, Vice Admiral, I'll report what I see. And then he goes,
Bumps him off.
Yeah, I'll
but
change your
but
report
do you know
then.
what I like?
Just
that-
sums up the Empire, doesn't
Yeah,
it? Though
well,
now
that's-
that
so that's
those same people were probably Republic governors as well, or
Yes.
Republic admirals
Yeah,
and command. So
and-
these people haven't changed.
No.
It's the same people who were in the Republic who now just show their true colours.
And I think this is the thing, right? So this is I like that this sort of stuff's in there because all of this stuff was kind of put down as like a bit of a kid show, right? Like Clone Wars was a kid show because it's an animated TV series, and we've talked before about how that it actually deals with some quite grown up.
Well, it went
like,
for an evolution
themes.
as well, didn't
Yeah.
it? Because it was, I always say it was for people that were like 12, and by the end of the series, those same 12-year-olds were then 18, and
Yeah.
so it grows with people.
But the actual brutality of the fact that he's just basically gone, right, well, it's me or you.
Yeah.
This could make me look bad, so cheers, see you later.
Yeah, 100%. And it already goes to show as well how high, obviously, Tarkin is. I mean, we kind of knew that from Season 1, and we know that from the whole, he's in charge of the Death Star later on, but it just goes to show Tarkin for 20 years is like one of the biggest admirals in the Empire. From the fall of the Republic to
All the way through.
obviously through to A New Hope.
Yeah.
So no, it's really exciting what's to come, and it's weird as well. We talk about the governors were the same Republic governors potentially and admirals, but the clones as well. These were clones that stuck up for people who the Separatists were withholding food. You think all the different Clone Wars episodes where we saw a real human side to the clones and an emotional side. Those same people now are taking over planets.
Well, we're being shown them as the bad guys now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is the thing, because we're seeing Clone Force 99, the Bad Batch, as the good guys, and the clones as the bad guys, which is such a mad head spin.
Yeah.
And I know we see that during Revenge of the Sith because we see them turn, but we see them turn for essentially the split second.
It's an impulse,
of,
isn't it? Yeah, of the implant in their head
for
the
that
chip.
specific order.
Yeah.
So that was turned against the Jedi.
Yeah.
But here we're seeing them.
And the Jedi were seen as being corrupt and trying to take down the Republic.
Yeah.
So it was all for the Republic and for the good of the people of the Republic. Whereas now it's like, well, they're gonna
go steal.
We're just gonna
all
go
that.
take everybody's
exactly.
planets over. So yeah, no, it was a really good start. I thought the 2 episodes. It was a good storyline. We'll see where the Bad Batch go from here. And yeah, really excited for more. So I think that was a good little sum up. But tell us what you guys thought. Was there anything we missed? Any Easter eggs? Do you agree with us? Were there any thoughts or comments that you'd like to leave? So please do leave them. We always read through them and answer where we can. And apart from that, we will see you again on the next one. May the Force be with you all.